very
we
irresponsible.
we had a dude. I worked second shift, so there wasn't like uh, much management around, and uh, we had a dude who would do piss tests for $25. We could buy his piss for $25. He didn't smoke it. Indeed, that's really taking what would you call
Iowa.
it? Yes. The only reason that his shit was clean was because he was on probation.
Well, he's making hay with the thing, or whatever that thing is.
Right. He couldn't sell drugs anymore, so he sold piss.
Right, exactly. But, you know, he had to be clean anyway.
It definitely making yeah, he's definitely making bank. Amgen, we do not have a lot, so you're gonna have to run here.
Jay, weren't you gonna start your own small business to start selling bathwater?
Oh, streamer bathwater? Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet. I was also gonna start a pornography thing called Midwest MILFs, but I haven't done that yet either. COVID really did it.
Are you going to be doing the modeling? I'm going to call it modeling. I don't know
Well,
No, he's gonna be doing films.
Oh!
somebody has to. That might have been oversharing. What?
Alright, we gotta
I don't frequent Pornhub that much. Surprises?
Wait, Perez, please. Ooh.
Trapper got the BOE this time.
Sounds like they would have been your favorite type
That's
too. Well, I mean, that sounds like a good thing. That sounds like a good reason to remove some shit.
That's true. Wait, we have a mage. Hello, Avis. May I have some cakes, please? Can you avoid it?
There's memes already. Things happen in 8 seconds. There's gonna be a meme about.
Eddie used to be a censor.
Work is work, man. Don't shame.
Seriously.
No, not at all.
Me and you and him would have never met if I wasn't a sex worker.
I'm actually referring to when you worked for GameStop.
Not the only
They don't have one there. Well, they have one, and it's in King John's Palace.
burger shop there.
Yes. should go slam a beer just so I can burp. Maybe I'll start feeling better.
There's also oh,
Hmm? Oh, I'm having issues right now. I've told the officers about it, and we don't need to go into detail.
Too much sharing.
I've already overshared too much tonight.
You're not missing much.
Malf is not lying. In fact, Malf is incapable of lying. He's like George Washington.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that guy. What the fuck is a president?
Some dude sitting around.
Right now, it's some dude who just plays golf.
Starve outside the castle wall, yet these loyalists indulge their avarice.
As they dance and feast, the jailer amasses an army to destroy the
yeah.
Shadowlands. The
I thought our
fools
president
deserve
was
their
a
fate
Twitter
for leaving
influencer.
the lies of Denathrius.
Many valuable weapons adorn these
Yeah,
halls.
that's one of his other jobs.
Let us liberate
Guys,
them
guys,
from the grasp of
Maybe
these
no
aristocrats.
politics. We don't want to offend Christie.
Yes.
He's got great hair though.
you have a very valid point. Very valid
I saw a video of her daughter saying who voted Trump, and Christie removed her from the
No, she doesn't deny it.
Oh boy. Never a dull moment.
They're Trump fans.
They hurt. Yeah, they hurt.
Yeah, whenever Hunter is pulling extra stuff, just make sure you communicate before you do that.
How many
That
hunters
was
have you?
intentional.
No, that I know that one wasn't.
I've been correcting the other ones. This one wasn't me.
Okay.
Was it golf?
Yeah, it's just so that I can preemptively use a cooldown or something if I'm going to get plowed.
It was golf from wherever he
What's
is
the
right now.
fun in that? Was it golf? Did he see your stairwell and just head first down it?
We did okay.
He's actually not here right now. That's the funny part.
We open up the shortcut.
Welcome, everybody,
Shortcut.
to tonight's raid progression.
Let's get Incubus up and everybody healed back up before we start pulling more packs.
Ooh! I got a thingy.
A cloth too.
I think you can only get the ones you need, right? Or you can use.
Correct.
My add-on says that has a starting price of 100K.
I'll give you 10.
I might actually use it.
And
I think it's better than
Char, my add-on says that is going for 45K.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not very much. That's a good call. Didn't know I could do that.
Or chain.
Oh, I
Don't
think
really-
I know how to train.
No, BOEs are dropping like candy.
No, I meant trank shot, right? No?
Oh.
Yeah, I think you can trank shot. I was so happy that they gave Hunter's trank shot back. That was shit we had to earn in vanilla.
Did you ever play Classic Eddie?
I did, but not for very long. I think I got to like level 30 on my shaman.
I think you and I had similar attitudes towards it.
It was cool, and then I remembered it, and then I was like,
He fuels their
Yeah,
darkest
playing a
instincts,
15-year-old game.
forging them into weapons
It's
to
actually
turn
pretty fun.
upon
I
his
never
enemies.
played vanilla, so I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was the thing, is we had already played through it, so...
I played much vanilla back when it was vanilla.
yeah.
The quality of life improvements
This
too
one's
good.
pride and
Alright, let me put all the
arrogance are
gamers on the group.
legendary. Come, let us deprive Nathria of his prize.
Stop licking me, it's COVID season.
It's also flask season. Come and get them.
And
Start.
mobile bank on the left side.
Trapper, I'm putting you in my group because I got special plans for you.
Shit. Uh-oh. Run, dude, run.
Take one flask.
Now 2 druids are onto you. Now you gotta run.
There's a feast down. Okay, I'm gonna go over this fight again. Did we do any pulls on this last week?
Nope. Oh, last week I have no idea.
1.
Yeah, 2 or 3, I think.
Oh, and I think it proved not to be as much of a loot pinata as I said it would be.
Ah, yeah, now I remember.
Okay, okay. So the first phase, we're gonna kill all these fuckers. You know, that's pretty evident. I'm gonna throw down a marker here, just to reiterate to everybody that there are 4 pedestals near where Kel'Thas is. The objective of the encounter is to heal him to 100%, or maybe it's 90. I think it's 100. Okay, so if everyone has a flask, free for all, get your second one. Go.
Ready, go.
Okay. So this is a big ad fight. That's all it is. Just a big old cleave. Clawman, you're gonna have a great time in here.
Hell yeah.
So DPS, when you're not busy, there's gonna be like times when there's like one ad out or not very many. You're gonna go up there to the. Let's see if I can wipe the raid. Up here by where I am, where the moon is, you're gonna click that. Only one DPS can click it at a time. So if you see, it's a 15-second channel, and it's gonna take your HP. So healers need to heal those people. We'll just do that naturally. It's a 15-second channel. If you see someone doing it, do not interrupt them, because then that will cancel their channel and will start yours. This is something that the DPS can do during downtime. So please make sure that you're hitting those. You'll get a 5-minute debuff to where you can't do it anymore.
You should call it out like
Real
one
quick
person
on
at
that.
a time.
Yeah.
Well, people should just be able to use their eyes, you know, to see if someone's channeling it. I mean,
So real quick on that, make sure you don't interrupt somebody, because most of the healing done, I want to say, is at the end of the channel.
that sounds accurate.
And I think the cooldown is 2 minutes, maybe 5, but I'm not.
So like when we got, like only one mob up, you say, Unbreakable, go to Moon, and Tip, go to Square.
And there's actually 4 of them. There's 2 pedicles right behind those 2 people we can't see.
Correct. I mean, I'll try, but when I'm healing, I'm terrible at callouts because I'm just kind of staring at my raid frames.
For somebody to micromanage that all fight, it might be a little bit tough. So try to use your best judgment. If somebody interrupts you, feel free to be like, hey, careful.
Call them out and shame them.
Especially mid-fight. I want yelling on this head.
Yeah, we need more yelling in Discord, everyone. Okay. That's not enough yet. Okay. So you can see who has the debuff. Thank you. The debuff pretty easily on your raid frames, on my raid frames. So I will try and call some shit out. Let me get Eddie and Jeff in the same group here. You look so cute together.
Thank you.
So we're gonna kill all these, all the ads in the room, and then let's see here. We kill the infusers. There's going to be when you kill an infuser, an orb will fall to the ground, and those are only for the healers. It gives them a healing buff. During the fight, don't go doing it, but you can throw some heals on Kael'thas. But your priority is healing the raid. Soul infusers are going to come out. You're going to kill them. That's going to be what drops the thing. There's going to be vile occultists. They are, when you kill them, they're going to drop a thing on the floor. It's going to look like a canister. I can't see any examples right now. But the healers have to heal those canisters. That will help heal. What the fuck is this stupid show? God, that sounds corny. The healers need to heal up the canisters. That will heal up Kael'thas. You need to switch to the Rockbound Vanquisher when he comes out. Assassins, you need to interrupt them at 30% because they're going to start doing a cast called Stoneform.
Real quick, cannot interrupt them. They just need to be killed.
Oh, yes. Okay. Ignore that. Kill them before the cast goes off. Otherwise, they'll just go back to full health. That's kind of it. Now, in phase 2, what is it? The Shade of Kael'thas will come out. If you get a big red circle around you, you need people to soak that. So, if you have enough people in ranged to take care of it, go ahead and soak with ranged. If not, just bring it into melee. There's going to be a bomb that does raid-wide damage, and you're just going to take that out of the raid to not kill your friends. That's kind of it.
Did I miss the soak one? There's one that we have to soak, right?
Correct. If there's not enough people in range to help, you're just going to take it to melee.
Okay.
Any questions, suggestions, concerns, confessions?
I was appropriately dancing on beat.
I was pulling extra shit earlier.
I knew it!
I'm gonna pull him and vanish.
I guess we can do a ready check.
Trapper, you're forgiven because we got plenty of BOEs.
Oh,
Your heart was in the right place.
Yo, Pete, you want to eat? You want me to PayPal you $5 so you can eat a sandwich? Motherfucker.
Yeah, right. It's a sandwich.
Oh. What kind of sandwiches do they got there?
Make me a sandwich, bitch.
Is that what you tell Nag?
Just tell me why.
Oh, okay.
And it just gives me the evil eye and I run and hide in my room.
Alright. Everybody's ready. I had to put oil on. We're good.
Yeah,
Okay,
oil.
alright, too much info there.
4, 3,
Oil up.
2, 1.
Critical traitors! Stop them!
What?
I got one.
think we're gonna lust on the first shake. First Vanquisher's out. Assassins are out. Make sure you're getting them down. After this Vanquisher is down, DPS will put those pedestals.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of
We
them.
also need to interrupt some of these cultists. DPS against your change.
Kill dog.
More Oculus.
Healers heal up those essence fonts on the ground. There's one on the ground. Heal her up. Soul infusers are out.
I'll take shit. Okay.
Shade is out.
Kill the infusers first. They still bring stuff.
This is messed up. It's so bad.
That's the funny kill dog.
Healers, make sure you get those orbs. They're going away.
So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where the orbs are.
They are where the infusers died, so they were by the pedestals.
Okay.
Get some ranged DPS on Sphenos.
That's too late.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Okay, DPS go channel some on the pedestals. Hybrid classes,
I
heal
got
them up.
moved.
Healers heal up, kill fuss. Vanquisher out.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that that
Once you
death
finish your channels, go ahead and go back to killing ads. cultists.
More of those cool shits chasing us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Canisters on the ground.
Additional guards are on route. Ensure that
Sure we're doing interrupts. Most of the healers, well, we're all basically
You back there.
do not allow them to interfere.
infusers are out.
Focus on
Thank
skull,
you, guys.
On it. I'm de-resing you for an interstate. Thanks, buddy.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Got this back now.
Here comes the shade.
Infusers. Let's get these ads done before we get to shit.
Shade's up.
It's up. We got it.
De-resing.
They put through. Okay, maybe. Said to me, that's it.
Yeah, there were two vanquishes about when they
So I had to.
wait, early. This fight is very, very manageable. People are dying. Make sure. So the shade is kind of don't stand in front of him, basically. That was kind of I know my bad on some points. We're trying to move him, but just try to make sure if you're melee, you're not standing in front of him.
I lived. I won.
Good job.
Yeah, it felt like the shade was up for a while.
We're gonna switch some stuff up once we get there. I just want everyone to get there so that like everyone's able to listen.
Even when the shade's up, the soul infusers are still priority, right?
Correct.
Yes. Infusers still take health away when shade is up.
I think that's what happened at the second phase. There were still
It happened in both.
Two vanquishers and we're just behind.
Ideally, most of the ads will be dead or almost dying when we get the shade. That way we can, because ads don't spawn during the shade either. So that way we can clean it up before focusing shade.
everyone knows where the pedestals are. I'm clearing those markers. So when the shade comes out, here's what we're going to do. The whole raid is going to stack with the tanks on Moon. And then because like the floor starts to fill with that red nasty shit. So we're just going to start moving around the room from Moon. Like the tanks are going to try and aim him away. You got to keep an eye out for that frontal ability that he does. It's going to hurt you. And then when the Phoenixes are out, ranged are going to knock those out. Because someone's going to get fixated, etc., etc. So any of the ads that are up, they can be cleaved down with the shade. Anyway, that's the main change that we're doing. I know that was our first time seeing the fight, and just learning. I know I could have done a better job doing a lot of shit. So,
Samurai.
Thanks.
I have a quick question.
What's up?
So what Z was saying there, like, do we want to stop healing before the 90% if we adds up? Because then that means like
to catch up.
the shade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to make sure that we're going to do that because I'm pretty sure I kind of went over.
I'm trying to keep an eye on that.
And I think Undy was doing this. So, but thank you for the melee who are telling us where the orbs are.
Yes,
'Cause
that
sometimes I
actually
don't see them.
very helpful. They are hard to see.
Just say left or right this time though, because there's no things.
I'm catching up on chat. Okay. Any more questions? Eddie, you understand the movement thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just tank him on basically rotate him around the outside.
Round the outside, round the outside. Oh, that's pretty. What the fuck is that? You did not poop that.
You shot that out.
What's it called? Do I have that? I don't have that.
Well, I'm pulling. You're the only one not ready.
What the fuck?
5, 4,
What is
Going
this?
through his goddamn
2,
toy thing.
1.
Of course I have. Yeah, go ahead and rip those. Like, rips will be very helpful. Nice trank pad. Great with Jadina here. You came to the wrong restaurant, buddy.
Now's a good time to help.
Yep. Go ahead and channel some of those things. Good job. There were no ads out when this first Vanquisher came out. That's good. That's what we want.
Remember not to interrupt people.
Another interruption from the castle guard.
Yeah.
Switch assassins.
Additional guards are on duty. Ensure that
Mantis, Beat, Pug, Mouth.
Additional guards are on route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Got
Rain's coming up.
The canisters are here on the right. Sorry, I talked to kill us.
At when you get a chance, take Max. I'll take you. Yep.
Let's get these assassins down. Range on the what's its phoenixes.
Fuck. No, in there.
Watch that, please.
Soak.
Gotta move it.
Yeah. Extra on 7. Trying to get these phoenixes. The cultist down. Where the fuck you come from?
Beware.
Watch the front.
Additional guards are on route.
Back to phase 1.
Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Alright, let's get some channels. All DPS can.
Additional guards are on route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
So we want to get a DPS up now.
Get you fucked.
Corp on right. Talk to
Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them.
I get this back.
Another interruption from the Castle Guard. Dispose of them.
Take you back.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Oculus.
Take the back troops then.
Yeah, but be res up.
Heal quick, and we can face him.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Assassins. That's good. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're good. I'll take that.
Alright, I got out.
Just start kiting them around the entrance.
Stairs in the front of us.
Beware.
Stay up.
Range on fumes, please.
Trumpet. Bubbly.
Move Pinata, what did I tell you?
I don't know what happened at the entrance.
The only thing I can think of is because I basically taunted and ran.
You cannot escape your own deeds.
You were tanking the other stuff, so
Come with
maybe
me,
Glaive
and I will
toss,
help
all that
you
kind of
find
stuff probably
atonement.
was getting on him, so he just kept bouncing back to you.
Tired of being
Yeah, I just needed to
used as
establish
a
more threat on
pawn
him
by
before I started
others.
running towards Moon.
Will your help allow me to claim vengeance?
You have so much to learn.
You need to hit your
Take
monkey.
this soul away and aid him, accuser.
Oh yeah, my monk that I've forgotten about. It's been a bit.
Yeah, it's a little harder this time around.
I mean, it got a bit easier when Mythic Plus came out, so then you had a like repeatable source. But yeah, you know.
So where are we going now?
We're gonna go dance. Dance.
Oh, are we on dance already? No, don't we need the
We can still do
gallery
dance.
or,
We can still do dance.
Okay.
Because
We have dance and
dance
Minerva
machine.
still before sludge.
Do
Come, mortals.
my thing on the
It
dance
is
floor.
time to rid Revendren of a haughty band of nobles. Stand between us and the Nathria.
I could just start pulling shit.
I don't know anything about this
Got
fight.
a line of sight pull this guy's.
Thank you
This fight,
both
really?
for
I think I actually understand this fight a little bit more in
would not be
CPS,
as
but
Well,
obviously not for viewers.
without you.
I took notes. I did very poorly. I didn't study any of fights past this game, so I'm gonna be yellow afterwards. That's what mouth is for.
Yeah, no.
You not heard of our Lord and Savior Mouth? Meef? Where's the Meef?
Trying to pull back as far as possible.
Nope.
That's pretty cool though. Kill him in 2 pulls. We did what? One pull last week, and it kind of sucked.
We did like 2 or
Maybe
3.
2, yeah. 2. But we only got him in phase 2.
I forgot that was with like 3 people alive.
Yeah. And like 6 ads. Yo, this room gets better.
Disney.
Observation.
No. Well, I guess, yeah, but, God. Why can't I think of the tower?
Come to my haunted mansion.
Karazhan?
Karazhan, yeah. The dining hall.
Chess room.
These are snootier.
Quite snooty.
Well, that would
So
be awesome.
bougie.
And kill them a lot too. Nah, that monkey is cheaper.
fight. You get to dance.
What kind of dance?
The kind that's gonna ruin your old lady hips.
Oh shit.
Isn't she like 24 or 24?
26.
It's actually like 36. Yep.
26.
Oh. Apparently this fight used to be a lot more complicated, like you had vehicle buttons and stuff, but when you see like the actual dance that you have to do, it's just so stupid. It's easy, but you're gonna think like, what is this?
What are those?
Watch Jay die.
No, I'll have you know I did pretty well in the other raid. Oh, and if you do the steps incorrectly, I guess I can just go over this now. Oh, that fucker's still alive.
Yeah, he like boots away.
They're alive until they're dead.
That's right. Make them not alive.
I think they're gonna boot someone from behind again.
Okay, we got 24 minutes on flash, so we're definitely pulling until those run out. So what's going to happen is, right, so right now, to start the fight, you basically attack them, which we're not going to do yet. But there's going to be a, what's it called? What's it called in theater? The light? Christy?
Spotlight.
Spotlight. Spotlight's going to come down on one of these squares. Look at, it's going to be brightly colored. I got a star on me. So it's going to come down on one of these stairs. And then a bunch of dancers are going to join from the from the side. They're going to be these little goblin-looking fuckers. So what you're going to do is the boss is going to say something like, "Move to the front," and you're going to walk one square to the front. And they might say, "Move to the right," and you're going to move to the right. Doesn't matter how you do it, if you side strafe or whatever. And there's going to be move to the left, of course. There's going to be move to the back. And that's what you're going to do 4 times.
3 hops of snow.
You're going to do it 4 times. And if you do it correctly, you'll get the hang of it, Christy.
Does DVM say this, or is it like in chat?
No,
It's
like
in chat, but there's also NPCs that do it too.
yeah, there's going to be little NPCs that come down, and you're basically going to mimic everything they do.
Okay.
Just left, right, and the boss will say something. I know a lot of people don't play with audio on, so that doesn't matter. I don't think DVM will tell you. Just basically mimic everything that the NPCs do. If you do it correctly, you get a haste buff. If you do it incorrectly, you get a dot. It becomes increasingly difficult to heal. Let me catch up on chat here. Yeah, the spotlight can be anywhere in this room. It's like we're fighting the boss up here, and the spotlight for you could be all the way back here. So we're gonna try and use Stampeding Roar. I'll try and get the first Stampeding Roar to help people out, but just be ready because that spotlight could be anywhere.
We could think the boss is in the middle of the room, so kind of equal distance.
Okay. The kill order is going to be Baroness. One of these fuckers. Man, she looks like a nasty bitch. She's wearing a Christmas hat. We know. Then it's going to go Lord Stavros. Going to put a cross on him. And it's going to be Castellan. Oh yeah. Important point. When the boss dies, the dance thing happens at 50%, 50% each time. There's really no point in cleaving because their health is going to reset each time.
Parses. Parses, right?
If you feel so.
I don't know that word.
Like if you got like a passive cleave or whatever, whatever.
Just pump.
No pumping. Just DPSing.
Pump it.
I mean, you can pump up the jam, but that's the only pumping I want going on.
Pump up the chin.
Oh, if you get the dance correct, you
Pump
get
it
the
up.
buff. So that's when you quote unquote pump.
Okay. So,
Just 'cause I don't take I just
Get pump.
we're gonna need the healers are gonna need to dispel. Going to have to interrupt Dreadbolt Volley. 2 people are going to get linked with. I can't remember. I should read what the name of the spells are. But when you're going to get linked, you're going to like come together, and then you're going to move in unison because it's going to be putting something down on the ground. So like, someone come here. I'll use you as an example. So let's say I get linked with Pugoff. So now, once we stand together, then we have to move. No, not like that, dude. You're gonna kill everybody. Okay, so like, we come together and then we just start moving together. We can stagger step until we know where we're going, and we're just gonna take that shit away from the rest of the people in the raid. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about the first time it goes out.
Oh, do you want to put marks for where we're gonna go with those dark recitals?
Is that the thing I was just... Because
Yes. Yeah, because we can all run to the same direction. That way no one else is over there.
I'm not sure that... I mean, we can try that. I would hope that people would have enough sense to, like, not need that. But, sure, like, we can move them towards green and purple.
Just so, like, let's say I'm, like, linked with you. I'm like, Coco, I'm going green. And that way we both know where we're each going. Well, we both know where we're going. I don't know. But, I mean, like you said, just take it out so, like, you don't have it in melee. Why is Trapper huge?
The markers are just so everyone knows the right direction to go, so you avoid the hallway shuffle where we're like, I don't know where to go.
Hallway shuffle.
There's going to be a series of dancers that come out, and Eddie, I don't know the answer to those questions. There's going to be one attackable dancer. Like, some dancers are going to come out, and some of them will be attackable, some of them will not. You will attack and kill the attackable one. Was that our tanks? I assume so, yes. Okay. There's going to be circles that you're going to take out. Castellan, when we're on him, there will be an ad that comes out called an attendant. The attendant will put a immunity buff onto the boss. You have to kill that attendant to resume DPSing the boss. There's going to be servants that come out. You want to kill those as evenly as possible. And then a stone guard will come out, kind of a gargoyle-looking thing from the last fight. And you're going to kill it. But when the attendant comes out, you're always killing it so that we can get cleave onto the boss. The next thing on these notes is something about 9/11, and it's not relevant to the fight, so we're just going to skip over that. That's pretty much an overall. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just gotta see the fight now. Any questions while our tanks are... Why am I blue? What is that? I blew myself. Who blew me? I want answers. Next time I get yogurt, I'm getting blueberry. I want to try that.
I wanted to.
We're just waiting on our tanks.
I'm just laughing.
So what did everyone have for dinner? Oh, they're back.
I haven't.
What?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Don't get your keyboard all greasy though.
That's the problem.
That's what?
That's the problem. That's why I'm not eating.
You-
Because I get it all greasy.
Okay. I thought you said fuck the police.
I'm not. I didn't say that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No, we're just gonna figure out a lot of this stuff.
How dare you face my bounty? Such dreadful attire!
You know, I don't know what lust is.
I thought it was the last one. The last boss.
Make sure you
Alright,
can
when it goes up, you got a marker up, you run to each other, It looks like Beat and Clawman. You managed to survive this time.
Working out.
Please run to each other.
Can we take the star off your head and go confuse me for a second? I thought I was running to you.
Oh. Where the... Okay, I understand. Where is this thing?
We're on Baroness, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh,
And thanks, man.
Nice pass. Okay, so go ahead and find your partner. Do-si-do. You're not... It's okay. A lot of these things we just need to see.
So, has the dance happened yet?
Right now.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Find your spots. And you're just gonna mimic the NPCs. Holy shit, this is so fun. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Enough. Your
That's it.
vibration sickens
That's
me.
it.
I feel blessed.
You're gonna do that 3 times.
3, 2,
Each time when the boss hits 50%. Well, the only dance that I actually know how to do IRL is grinding.
4, 3, 2.
That really dancing.
That's all you need to know. That's the only one.
I think that might be debatable.
Beware.
I mean, now I know this
Just die now.
dance. Yeah.
Res, we don't
I don't think it's that far.
Cool down.
Right, like, we're gonna do that when we
Another
can.
passage back to the
It'd be
antechamber
really nice
lies
to
this
have
way.
a warlock. We are not so blessed. I think maybe this one just opened up.
You have done well
Ah,
so
yes.
far, mortal. Striking
Come
a
back through the
blow to
portal.
efforts of Nathria.
I'll throw down a marker.
But do not
This is our new portal.
underestimate his
It'll take us
power.
right to the fight.
His might is considerable.
Put a yellow marker on it.
Death Bolt bot is interrupted.
I couldn't understand everything he said.
The volley, the Death Bolt volley is interruptible.
Okay.
Is that the one that's giving all the magic debuff?
Yeah, melee just need to kick it when they see it.
It's on the bot that we're targeting first, so like just kick.
And it's not like it happens super fast, so it's not like we need to set an order. It's just someone kick it.
Don't all use it the first time. Then.
Yeah, why don't we set up an order just so you guys don't act like idiots.
That he's saying act like
Just
he's not
like.
calling it.
why don't we do Malf?
The yellow one's the sun.
Malf take first. Malf first. Beat second. And Kaleidoscope third. And then me and Incubus can kind of be backup. Mostly Incubus because he's got that ranged interrupt, but you know. Mister, I don't have to stand 2 feet in front of the boss to interrupt them.
On Eddie's note, here's some free relationship advice. There's a big difference between calling your SO a bitch and saying she's acting like a bitch. So.
No.
I mean, there is a difference. Sentence structure wise.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pogoff's got it right. Talk shit. Good, man.
Just don't use that word ever.
Oh.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, still single.
Well, I mean, if it's said lovingly, Sadie, you know, some people.
It's okay. I call her a bitch all the time, and she enjoys it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's because it's me too.
Same
You
as what I
son
call
of
my
a
wife.
bitch. Okay.
What's in hell?
Alright, so
Maine.
when you're good, Clay.
Wait, hey, hang on.
Can-
Can we just a moment? Maine, what do you got to say?
So, if for the dance partner thing, the whole reason for the markers that Iris suggested earlier is so that we need to be stacked in our respective groups, so melee and range. So that way, let's say me, Jeff, I'm gonna use you. Let's say me and Jeff are ranged. We're both pumping the boss, right? And then if Jeff stays there and I'm over here, and then we get dance partnered, it's like, well, do we go to square or do we go to triangle? It's gonna kill us both regardless. And if I run to him, by the time I get there, I'm gonna be dead anyways. So if we're stacked and then we get dance partnered, then we just go right together and now we're safe. So we need to be stacked before dance partners happens.
You have to be careful because the dance partner stuff leaves crap on the ground, and so if other people that aren't your partner are standing too close to you, they're going to start taking damage from the pools.
So if we're stacked, like Unb, I'm gonna use you now. So Jeff and I get stacked together. Unb goes left and we go right. So there we go. And then everyone's safe. Then we come back together.
Yeah, there's not much reason to be spread, is there?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to be stacking. Ranged, stack, unranged.
So we're gonna be probably tanking the bosses closer to green. Is that okay with everybody?
Say again.
We were tanking the bosses closer to green triangle last time. Is that okay with that strategy, or do you need to tank somewhere else?
I think that sounds fine.
If we keep him in the middle, it gives us more time for the attendant. So like start on the attendant before he shields, because the attendant starts on the edge. Like we can take him like where melee's at right now. It's
Alright.
on edge.
Yeah, we can make that work. We can. It just basically melee. You need to pay attention to the way the one is facing, so you don't get charged through. Because we're gonna have him facing so that we can charge. It's a little tricky with that one, but that's fine.
We don't need to have them stacked up, so let's take Frida and Nicholas and keep them in the middle, and then whoever's tanking Stavros can take him to green, and then when we swap, it'll be easy and clear. Hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take Stavros first and take him over there. That'll be it. That should be easy enough. All right. Let's do one more ready check. So spend a few seconds.
The chopper.
I said, bitch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Splendid! A battle to win!
Attendant.
Run to square.
Beware.
Run to square. There you go.
Takes a little bit of
go on the entire
Okay, so it's going to put a marker above your head, DBM will, and that's how you will help locate.
If it's star and circle, is there a reason we're not using star and circle markers to make it easier to know where to go?
Let's do that. Let me...
Don't take that.
Oh shit! I'm gonna die. No, I'm not dancing.
Just die.
All right, thank you, Mel. You're such a great motivational speaker.
I didn't see my
There's two
partner
people
at all.
left.
Fucking flexing out there.
Four, three, two,
Oh,
one.
I think we got a res. Yeah.
Yeah.
But flasks are about to
Four,
run out, so roll
two,
for break timer.
One.
Oh, this could be a roll off.
3, 2, 1.
I rolled a 1.
Not break. Our flasks are about to run out.
I'm not so hungry. I'm gonna make soup.
Okay, so this is a roll off between me and Kaleidoscope. Unreal. Alright, how long are we taking? 10. Thank you, generous host. 10 minutes.
We're taking a break for other reasons too. Got some stuff that.
Oh, that I meant DVM break, not full.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't do it. I swear to Christ, don't do it.
Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand. They have small teeth and they love to eat. They're the best pockets in all the land.
Break time. Be back in 10.
Oh, we're on break right now. Jeremy, you need to head here. We don't have a warlock. And it's too far to run outside. Cool.
Hey Jay, you know how you resurrected Sarah in Ardenweald?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's running on my shoulder right now.
I can't see it.
You know. She may have not resurrected as a dragon and more of a rat.
Kind of the same, though, aren't they?
They really are. Spend a lot of time sleeping.
Hoarding.
Hoarding, absolutely. Now she's behind the monitor, isn't it?
It's where it's warm. Boris goes back there during the summer. I don't know why he doesn't during the winter.
So I fell asleep. I think I'm going to put Sarah in the bed. So we have
Do it, man. Like, toss her right under the covers.
She'll find her way under them.
These cats are always, like, trying to find a way under the covers. Well, when I'm not in bed. I don't know. They just find it comfy, I guess. What do you have your thermostat set to?
70.
Oh, shit.
6.
Oh, I should go with the 6.9. Mine's at 74. I actually turned it up. It was 72.
My God, that's hot. How do you even live?
Well, during the summer, I keep the AC set at 78. So technically, I'm colder. But I know one dude who apparently likes feeling like he's living in fucking Florida. Keeps his thermostat at 85.
Yeah, I live in Florida, and that's not okay.
Right. I mean, I don't know how you can like go to bed and not sweat under the covers.
You just must not sleep under covers. Just sleep with the dude.
Well, last time I went to his house, he was naked.
Back.
Jeremy, we might do a poll with you. Some people still need to see some of this shit. Did I say with or without?
You said with.
Okay, I meant without. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure that you're not going to miss out on Luke. Welcome back, by the way.
About to load in. I'm almost at the entrance.
Okay, when you go in the entrance, one of the mirrors is going to be, it's going to have a marker on it.
Closer right.
Yeah, it's the front right.
Okay.
Technically,
back
the
right,
rear,
I guess.
back right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, back right. Car logic.
That's why I always tell them, it's my driver's side rear tire, passenger side front tire. So in this case, it would be the passenger back tire.
Alright, so I'm inside. Doing some. So.
Yeah, this will bring it right to us. You go ahead and go resto, and I'll go boomkin.
So which one is it in? I'm looking at it. There's two on the left, two on the right.
It's the one closest to the radiant entrance on the right side, as if you were coming in.
Okay.
Yes, that one.
So, yeah, boom.
There's not much to explain to it. Well, okay. Go ahead and explain the the stacking thing. So, where's my notes? Very important notes. You're gonna get linked with someone, and you're going to
get buffs down too.
You get a circle or a star above your head. You're gonna find your partner, and you're gonna like match up with. Oops. What the hell? You're gonna match up with them, and then you're gonna like walk together, based on the corresponding to the marker that is on the floor. So if you're circle, you're gonna move towards circle. If you are star, you're gonna move towards star together. Is there anyone here who does not have a second cauldron flask? One in chat if you don't. Do we want to hook these guys up with a cauldron or just pass a flask?
If it's just 3, I've got flasks on me.
4 people. You need a 2.
Do you have 2 agility ones?
They are not power specific anymore.
Oh, I forgot about that. Handy.
Mouth is the gill.
Use the mouth. Right.
Alright, doing ready check for full. Everybody should be flask. Food buff. Alright. The icon's matched now. 50.
Yeah.
Much to your approval. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Splendid! A battle to win! Beware.
Attempted kill.
Star goes left. You don't want to stand in the middle of the room. You want to slowly move towards your mark.
And I was running, couldn't help it. He was just standing there.
Beware.
I'll bring Fairness back here in a second.
For the dance macabre.
You didn't move.
I moved.
Prance forward. Boogie down. Boogie down.
Oh, maybe I should have explained this part.
Enough. Your
There's
gyrations
an stand
sicken
somewhere
me.
they're not. Don't just go the direction they're going. Right?
Yeah, you just mimic their movements. There will be a spotlight that comes out, and you're gonna have to head for that. It can be anywhere. Up.
Who's second?
Stavros. Melee watches one because he has a stack of debuff every time you get hit by it.
Nathria. Oh dear.
Watch, he said.
Red bed.
There's going to be one attack. Is this it? You're going to dodge these.
10 minutes up.
Is that the one with the attackable dancer?
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think you're
heroic.
attacker.
Dancer's not attackable, you just dodge him.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah, we're a little. Probably.
I'm res in 5 seconds. For
Get a healer. Yeah, we're doing a mess.
Beware.
Don't release.
That was a much better pull.
That was.
I still have combat.
Oh yeah, this fight's a little buggy like that.
So when that happens, when you start yelling a marker above your head and it's the dance part, it's not just a quick sidestep, it's you get out of the group and head towards that marker. Stop DPS, stop casting, stop attacking, whatever.
Do you need to go with your partner or just fuck your partner and run over there?
With your partner.
But if you're both heading to the same place, you'll intersect one another on the way.
It's kind of a cluster, honestly. Just gotta try and stay as close as you can while not being in the pools.
Yeah, and just a heads up to the melee. There is going to, when tanks swap on in the first phase, there is going to be the one ad also running over to another tank. We will get it pulled back. It just takes obviously a ton of cooldown. small things up and give us another shot.
Just a reminder that the Press of Ore is a stacking debuff, so the longer it takes us to phase them, the higher the damage to the whole raid gets. So, like, don't sacrifice single target for cleave.
Yeah, their health resets on after everyone dies, right? After every death.
Yeah, no one should be cleaving really at all.
Yeah.
The only time cleave would be for abs, correct? But or is that a hard switch?
The
Well, you wanna
attendant should be
cleave
a hard
all of the
switch,
Okay.
but the waiters, the servants, they could probably be AoE'd a little bit, but only if they're grouped.
Okay.
Because otherwise, they're all far apart.
Okay. Jay may have needed a minute. He let us know at the beginning of the raid that he may have to sporadically.
I'm just explaining something.
Okay. You good?
I think so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were not on the guest list!
Good job.
Attendant.
Get ready to stand.
Take your places for the dance macabre! Sashay left! Prance forward! Shimmy right! Shimmy right!
We likes to party.
Enough! Your gyration sicken me!
Gyrations. Why did she have a stance to begin with?
4, 3, 2, 1. Four, three, two, one.
to dance?
Dodging is more important than doing.
Standard.
That's rough.
I res Janina.
I don't.
I press release.
It's fine, it's not far.
So what is killing DPS? Is it just mechanics?
So I think a couple died from being too far from their spotlight. Since we don't have a portal, a warlock portal, once Kurova says dance, like just stop DPS and just get into the middle of the room. Because it can go like the length of the entire room, and I don't even have enough cooldown for that.
Yeah, let's try and put the bosses more in the middle too. Then the raid will probably be there, or the raid. I guess it's really just the raid needs to be like right where we are now.
Yeah, I
the
mean
most part.
we can pull the bosses back. Start. So I can hold Stavros for a second, let him do his charge, and then we can reposition the stuff. If we want to tank in the middle of the room, move the icons. Yeah, we can do that. I think that would probably be a little bit easier for people.
Yeah, just so they have maximum time to get to their spotlights.
Yeah, and it looks like there's some other issues people are bringing up.
Yeah, we got to be careful with the interrupt too, because like Seven was saying earlier, the caster boss Frida is gonna bounce around from the tanks when we do a tank swap. So we just need to make sure that like you guys are following her and interrupting her when she transitions between the tanks. Basically, until Frida is dead, like just stick on her like glue with DPS.
Unless there's an attendant. Right? No.
Yes.
Yes. Both me and Incubus are watching Frida to interrupt as well. So, how many casts do we know? How many casts she's been getting off? 'Cause when I'm with her, I haven't seen any casts get off yet, except for the first pull.
I only saw one get off, and it was during a transition when she was running from me to you.
Okay. Last time.
Yeah.
Towards the end, though, like, I know that a couple, but that's because we had more people dead.
There's still work that needs to be done on the dance partner thing.
It's getting better, though. I think once, like, people start to get, like, crazier.
I mean, it is also a good point, though, that maybe we should all just clump up as one group instead of a ranged group versus a melee group. That way, there's not that much distance between people.
Yeah, and then you should be kind of going the same direction anyway to go to your mark.
I mean, that's great if people take them to where they're supposed to go.
We can make them both the same side. That way, it's always go that side.
I'm just saying that if all that shit gets dumped on the group, because like that shit on the floor that it leaves does damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what War is saying. He's saying that, like, if we just both go directionally, like, to the right away, it doesn't matter. And then once you get there, there only should be those people that have the mark.
Then they can do whatever circle
Right.
ridiculousness they want.
I like that idea, but splitting them up.
Yeah, that might be better.
Sounds good
What?
to me, but I'm not dealing with it.
What are we going with?
If you
Put markers.
put star on like where I am. Yeah, so then when you get dance partnered, whoever the dance partners are, you go right, and if you're star, you go to the star. If you're circle, you go circle, and then you go from there with your partner.
That's less room for error. Yeah.
And that way too, like if you don't have it, like you just go away from the marks, so you don't get, you know.
Yeah, if you don't have it, you can shift left. If you do have it, you shift right.
Alright.
Just a little dancing, a more dancing.
I'm going to do one more ready check.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How dare you invade in such dreadful attire?
Beware. 10 minutes.
Go right, your dance partner.
Beware.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Swap.
Beware.
Setting up.
Get ready to dance.
Vile intruders! Take your places for the dance macabre! Sashay left! Shimmy right!
That's cool. After this, please.
Forward! Boogie down! Enough! Your gyration
4,
sicken me!
3, 2, 1. Four, three, two, one.
Attendant.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, crap, top of the wrong one.
Beware.
Stat rolls.
Beware.
Ads are about to come out.
Circles to the right.
Beware. Dance until you
dodge.
Beware.
Attendant.
Beware. Beware.
I wouldn't mind seeing more of this fight. So what do you think about lusting on pull?
I thought I said that.
You did say that, and I did follow up on it.
I don't know about pull though, just because getting us to that first 50% transition faster, you know, everything kind of resets at the transition.
Oh wait, no, we'll lust when everyone has the haste buff from the dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't really.
Waiting for combat. Woo!
Seems like that ad phase is tough. Or maybe it's just because by that time the stacking debuff is getting high and everything is getting crazy.
I haven't ate since noon. I'm joking. I wasn't awake at noon.
I'm having soup.
I'm eating pistachios.
I'm allergic to them now.
Now?
I'm sorry.
When did that happen?
Like a few months ago, I started getting allergic to like peanuts and almonds and
That sucks.
cashews. Mm-hmm.
Didn't you say you're still eating them anyway?
Shrimp.
Shrimp. That okay.
But that's getting worse too, so not that y'all need to know.
Shrimp, peanuts, same thing.
Oh, we care.
Ah, thanks, Trappa.
I used to love shrimp until I don't want to ruin it for you.
I don't think you can. I'm allergic to it and I'm still eating it.
Oh. Well, I heard this Jim Gaffigan bit, and he called them bugs of the sea.
They are bugs.
Right, and not only that, what was it? Saw this thing on like Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares or something, and people weren't even squeezing the poop out of them. Yeah, the black line of poop, man. Right, you
Yeah,
need to
call
take
it-
care of
call it
that.
vein.
Oh god, it's so gross. And
Referred to as a vein.
only after I realized that,
Five,
I remembered so many
4,
times that I had
3,
poop shrimp.
2, 1.
Splendid! A battle to win! Beware.
Attendants up.
Dance is coming up in 2 seconds.
What is that?
Beware for damn!
Dear guests and vile intruders, take your places for the dance macabre. Shimmy down. Shimmy right. Prance forward. Prance forward. Enough. Your gyration sicken me.
Children.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stavros, don't stack on me. Get off of me.
Go in the middle.
Stop.
If we can go for the end, that would be fun. Watch out. Dancers in the day.
What's going on here? DPS check. Because we need to get, like on the second boss, we need to get to the dance phase quicker so we can get those dots off of us.
Splendid. A battle to win.
Sounds like a healing check.
We got Ruther, didn't
I don't know.
There was an attempt to, but let's see. Alrighty, B. Thanks for coming, man. I'm trying to figure out how we can time cooldowns better to get out of that quicker. Because what's happened? Well, first of all, one thing that would help would be if people could stop dying in the stack thing, the stack where you run. That would increase our DPS.
I'm gonna report something real quick from Skada. that's the amount of damage being taken by something completely avoidable by all the other melee besets and tanks. You guys can't be getting hit by that. Now there are off times when we're moving them, and that's the tank's fault. But when we're standing there, you can't be standing on the tanks with Stavros. Too much damage going out, and it stacks.
Yeah. The easiest thing for melee is just to like be perpendicular to the tank. So like we're always gonna have him facing kind of like across the room.
But sorry, Jay, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I wanted to make a point on that. That's a lot of healing needing to go out because he chunks the melee.
That's a good point. I can't remember what I was talking about.
Sorry.
Ways to increase DPS by cooldowns.
Right. I mean,
Do you want to save heroism for that part, or what are you gonna call it?
excuse me?
What's heroism?
Heroism?
Bloodlet.
Heroin?
Heroin.
Hook me up.
Save the heroines. Save being sated for that part.
Well, we are using Lust at that phase, right? Because when we kill Baroness, she doesn't trigger another dance phase. So we basically have 50% of Baroness and then 50% of Stavros before we get a debuff relief.
Right. I mean, doing the dance correctly gives that haste buff, and that's kind of like a ghetto lust, I guess. So, what if we save lust for getting the second boss out of his first half health? You
So
follow?
once Frida's down?
Right. Yeah. So let's see. Once Frida's down, then we lust. Well, after the boss becomes active and we focus them, and then we'll use the haste buff from our from the dance at 50% as our ghetto lust to get back out of it. Does that make sense? Tell me if it doesn't.
I think it's worth a shot.
Well, and after the first dance with the Ghetto Lust, we should also have our 2-minute cooldowns back up, so that'll help.
I love how we're calling it ghetto lust now.
That's what it is, man. Just call it how it is.
Ain't no love in this club.
Well, I mean, isn't Ghetto Lust? You know, we can just call it my heroism.
That's true, I guess. That's kind of why I said it, right?
In this club.
It's clear.
Alright, so when are we lusting again? Stavros, phase
5,
1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
How dare you invade my property? Such dreadful attire! Beware.
That was cute. Getting lucky.
Push.
Take your
Dance
place
ring.
for the dance
So if
macabre.
we get a less right there, it's me.
Not yet. You get it after doing the dance correctly.
Shimmy right. Prance forward. Boogie down. Enough. Your gyrations sicken me.
Attendant.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Everyone, find your partner!
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Attendant.
Beware.
Alright, good.
Yeah, that was fine. Right. If you have dance, always do right. Find your partner.
Be res on
I got you, Demon.
When the attendant pops, everyone needs to be on the attendant. The boss is 100% completely immune at that point. There's no point staying on the boss.
You're not really. Or do. Whatever you want.
There is an exception to the attendant, though, which is that if it's channeling on a boss that's not the focus target, then we just stay on the boss that we're supposed to be killing.
Right, but I think it always goes to the one that's lowest health.
We got really lucky in one of our heroic, or Tuesday, Wednesday groups where that happened.
It was channeling on a non lowest health one.
Yeah, because of cleave, and they had all just bumped to full health, and one of them was slightly below the other. They were like 99 and 98% kind of thing, because it targeted the one we weren't targeting. We just ignored it. Eventually, the second attendant came out, and we had to kill that one, but you know.
What is this?
Apparently he's gone.
Alright, so guys, obviously move to markers.
Did we solve enough work yet?
I leave that up to Jay. What healing call?
I'm just typing a bunch of stuff out right now. Let me look here. I mean, just 2, 4, 10. That is a stupid comp, but I think that we're gonna roll with it for now. But yeah,
ready check again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were not on the guest list!
Beware.
Send it. Switch. Right kaleidoscope.
Beware.
Good job. Go back to fighting.
Go back to fighting.
Send it.
Vile intruders! Take your places for the dance macabre! Prance forward! Shimmy right! Boogie down!
I feel like I'm in a Michael Jackson video.
Say left!
Maybe even Beyonce. Look at this.
Your
Killed the attendant still?
Attendant.
sicken me!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Everyone, find your partner!
To the side.
Oh, us, right?
No,
Not yet, not yet.
Okay, nice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Send it. Dance.
Remember to watch the lunge.
Beware.
Ads are gone.
Will be no different. Beware.
watch this.
Beware.
Methinks that 10 stacks is when it becomes unhealable.
pressing button.
No, it's not your fault. That it's like a soft enrage to the encounter.
We were pretty close though. Stavros was 53%, so 3% we would have hit the transition.
Right, but even then we had like 3 or 4 people dead.
Yeah, we're just getting used to the like phases. I think too. Like I keep getting stunned with this stupid dancer.
But we are being consistently better with the first phase. Good job on that.
That's right.
I think the ads that throw food at people seem like an issue. Although I can't tell if it's just the stacking debuff when those ads overlap, but
Right, I think coupled together.
All of the above.
Yeah.
It's,
That is what people are dying to. Oppressive Atmosphere is the dot, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Recital is the dance.
And then throw food or the little ads.
Yeah.
I think the little ads should be priority if they're up, probably. I don't know. It's tough.
You know, it's funny that Christy would die to throw food because at a corruptathon, I threw an onion at her head and knocked her out cold.
Got it, dude.
Oh my god.
Also want to point out, be really careful with the Dark Recital circles when you're in the raid too, because they stun in phase 2. At least that's what I'm pretty sure I'm seeing is. Yeah, keep up and avoid the people who are supposed to be dancing.
Now, Dark Recital in phase 2, is that when there's the actual 2, like, ad-looking people?
No, so that also stuns, but Dark Recital is just the way he says 2 people run around together.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I know I got stunned by the
the people also dance. Yeah. The Venthyr dancers above us.
I wouldn't mind trying this with 3 healers, because maybe that extra DPS will be able to clinch us out of getting like upwards of, you know, the dot stacks that we had.
That's true.
Yeah, I think it's worth a try just to see.
Yeah, I think Perps, you probably ready for Shadow.
Sure.
Oh, she's pissed now.
No, I said sure, and then Jeff was like, "I can't hear you."
No, she gets to be purple, so she's happy.
Do you need a minute to change gear or anything?
I'm good, too.
Okay, we're gonna try like this, and then we might switch up the kill order here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How dare you invade my party in such dreadful attire! Beware.
Attention. Get ready to dance your ass off.
Take your places for the dance macabre. Shimmy right. Boogie down. Sashay left. Shimmy right. desperation sicken me.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Everyone, find your partner.
Ads are up.
Your death will be no different. Beware. Beware. Until you believe. Beware.
And on Sever. I'm having to move him.
Okay.
Beware.
I got Nicholas again. Ads are up.
Beware.
Make sure you're in
Oi! Be right.
What do you think about changing up the kill order? Going Stavros, then Baroness, then Castellan. That'll take the dance thing out of the fight.
Who's gonna interrupt her?
Range.
Everybody.
Everybody.
In order.
Yeah,
Because
everybody.
Let's go fast.
That's the only thing that needs interrupting in the fight. So you can make like a focus macro to kick her.
Yeah, can we do Mouth? We don't have Gabit anymore. Mouth, Pug, Kaleidoscope, that order, and then J Trapper. Can you be? Would you be able to kind of? Do you guys have counter shot or whatever it is, right? Still.
Yeah.
If you,
Find it. Oh, it's probably my spellbooks.
if you wouldn't mind watching for the range, can you set up like a focus macro or something to do that? Okay, thank you.
So same positioning, we're just going to kill Stavros first.
You said the same positioning, just kill Stavros first. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that should be fine. Like we said, we just need people kind of paying attention to the only thing that we may want to do we want to tank Frida with Stavros now? So that melee can interrupt.
So we could turn and interrupt. May not be a bad idea.
Yeah,
Sure.
you guys just have to be aware of that charge.
Well, as long as we stay on the sides, it shouldn't be that big of a deal because he flashes behind you and goes straight through, right?
Yes. Just be careful in the beginning because he doesn't charge really quickly. Like right off the bat, where I have to stop and kind of settle him before I complete moving. So just be aware on the pole for his positioning. But I think that's probably a better idea. What do you think, Jeff? Take those two?
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay, and we'll just keep Niklaus off to the side.
Might try to bring him closer to where the melee are, just so I can also help with the nerfs.
I'm gonna light you up, sweet cheeks.
You're trying to
Cauldron's still up, so they don't miss it. Oh, too late. Almost
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were not on the guest list.
turn him around. Guard. Good job. If you don't mind moving, free to jump. Yeah.
I think the problem here was that some people started out on Baroness. I know that I did, out of habit. So that's why we didn't phase quick enough. So we'll emphasize that Stavros is the new focus.
Yeah, but
Your steps
was simply delicious.
That might have been my fault too, just because I probably scared them.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, I'm just kind of on autopilot right now, so I just started on Baroness, and you know, I was like, oh, and then I switched.
Jeff, we can fight for Baroness in the beginning. If I get her, then I'll keep her. But if you can
4, 3,
grab her
2,
to start
1.
and then move her, I'll grab her once we get Stavros more into position.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
So it may be worth mentioning what's going to happen when we kill Stavros is occasionally Baroness is going to drop circles around everyone. You have to spread for those, or you kill your friends.
Should be easier than the beam thing to avoid.
Which one of them? Which kill order enters us into hard mode where they all form into one giant vampire named Dracula?
Oh, where they form Voltron?
Yes.
Vamtron?
You bring them all to 50% at the exact same time.
Is that an achievement?
It wouldn't surprise me if there was. Cauldron's still up. If you guys haven't grabbed a second flask, go for it.
Kind of has to be, right? Like, they wouldn't put that in there just to see if you can do it without giving you achievement.
Right now, that sounds like a 10.0 achievement.
What was it, Iron Council War that there was the order for? Depending on which order you did, it unlocked hard mode. I think you had to kill the big guy last for hard mode.
Sounds right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How dare you invade my party in such dreadful attire? It is time for Macabre. Shimmy right.
So I think the problem with not having Frida first is that I think more of our melee is going to that app because they have to interrupt.
How many interrupts were missed?
I think only one.
I'm having trouble getting to it with the position.
4, 3, 1.
Why did we switch up?
Because that would get rid of the dancer side ability.
Beware.
4,
Don't
3,
release.
2, 1.
Jack listens to no man.
How did I get 2 B-Rises off?
Try like
Magic.
It's faster to
literally magic.
really. I'm back here before the cast is done.
Yeah, well, you're a demon hunter, so
It's true.
speedy McSpeedy boy.
Do we want to go back to Baroness? Because we're having more luck, or we're just like changing the fight now.
So just a heads up on that fight for the one mechanic that style whatever Chase does. Tank's not the one to take the most damage on that, so that's not good. Malf is on that list. There's a problem.
Right?
I think though that there was a lot of issues with like where the stuff is right now.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to do like focus both on the interrupts on Baroness and avoid getting chunked by
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I was trying to angle in a way where she's facing me so I could do my interrupt with her but still DPS him, and I was just too close to the boss where that rush got me.
Yeah.
Because I was a little too close into it. Because I was trying to angle, because I have to face her to interrupt her.
Bramo's over here thinking he's on his warrior. He's like, come on, I can eat damage.
Yeah, I don't got two big two-handers to give me extra hit points.
So, do we want to go back to where we start with Baroness so it's easier for melee to interrupt?
I feel like that's probably a good idea, Jay. What are your opinions on this? Because this is a problem for the melee.
We have 15 minutes left. Let's go with what was getting us further into the fight.
Okay. Yeah, it's not entirely the melee's fault either. Just because tanks are, it's tough positioning him.
Yeah, and there's always those things where like an attendant spawns, and so people move, and then the lunge comes, and out of position, and blah blah blah.
Oh, we're extending for next week, by the way.
What?
Kidding.
Okay. I mean, it's Christmas. Come on now.
That's your Christmas gift?
Merry Christmas.
Come on, gift receipt.
That's where you'll be next
Hope
week.
everyone's ready.
1.
I'm pulling.
Splendid! A battle to win.
Attendant.
That attendant is going to be up when we come out of the dance.
Macabre. Prance forward. Sashay left. Boogie down. Prance forward.
I feel like I'm dancing at a Christian rock concert.
Fuck off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wowie.
Nice moves.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Attendant.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
Ads kill him.
None will spare the master's wrath.
They're on Stavros.
Beware.
Watch dancers. Kill raiders.
Beware.
Attendant.
Kind of reflump for dances.
Beware.
Swap it. Kill raiders. Melee DPS should be breaking out for dancers. Not dancers, raiders. I see some melee just sticking on Stavros.
One problem is that one waiter doesn't come down, you can't go to him there, so I'm trying to cleave him because these big gargoyle guys will hit you with a nice AoE damage.
Then go for the ones that you can, and let the ones we can't get to let the ranged handle.
I would say if you can CC something that's not being attacked, go for it, right?
Did they go away during the dance phase?
They will stop throwing food, but after the dance phase, they will come back. So, like in that moment on the boss, we had the boss at 60%. If we had CC'd the ads, it would have taken that damage away while we finished pushing the boss.
On top of the stacking damage.
Right, exactly. So, like, I think in the heroic, or no, I shouldn't say heroic because we didn't do heroic at this boss, but like on the Tuesday group, we like frost trapped 3 of them, killed the 2 that spawned in melee, and then killed the other ones later. Just like when it was convenient for us, kind of thing.
and it would be nice too, because then when we're killing them, when we come out of the dance phase, you know, we have that to be fun.
So we can hex and frost trap.
I'll try to imprison one.
Oh yeah, prison.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were not on the guest list!
Attendance coming up.
Dear guests, inspired in rules, take your
Get
place
to your
for the
spots.
dance macabre.
Places, everyone.
Boogie down. Shimmy right. Sashay left. Prance forward. Enough. Your gyrations sicken me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Attending.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Dances.
Volley.
Or you can't run.
Let's try CCing him this time around, see if we can make that work.
You got me.
Always getting bigger. They all do.
One more tap.
Yeah, we can do one more.
I'm back. It's 11 o'clock. Well, there's a feast down.
There's a feast down. Let's do one more pull, and then we'll call it there. But you know, guys, awesome job on Sun King today. You know, we've got some stuff to work out on this fight, but we've made some big improvements. We just need to really focus on mechanics, and really get the DPS to push Stavros in that when it's that phase, because that seems to be where the issue is. But yeah, we're working on it. There have been a lot of improvements I've seen, so good job to those who have been able to make those adjustments.
I also want to throw out there that we have the luxury of raiding on Fridays, which means that you have more chances to get gear before our raids, with Tuesday being the reset day. There's a lot of issues that can also be solved by simply out-gearing the raid. And we can like meet certain DPS checks and stuff like that. Bigger health pools, or give you more room for, you know, error and all that stuff. So, what I'm getting at is, in our off time, we can probably work on getting some better gear. Those also.
Alright. Get ready for the pool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One shot, guys, one shot.
Invade my power. Beware.
Attendant will be up after the dance.
Take your places for the dance macabre. Shimmy right. Sashay left. Boogie down. Prance forward.
What the fuck is a sachet?
Enough.
It's what they're
Your
doing.
gyration
It didn't
sicken
look
me.
any different from what they were doing before.
What questions?
Attendant.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dance.
4, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1.
No.
Next phase, guys.
Watch the front.
Left.
Cut the people getting hit by the dash. Gotta prove your positioning.
Your death will be no different. Beware. Beware.
Stop it.
Hold him over here. Mark out.
Beware.
Watch the launch.
Yeah, watch the launch. Don't have attendant.
Watch the left, guys. Here it comes.
We got a lot of good practice last night.
Yeah, this is a very mechanics heavy fight.
Like, at a certain point, I think that we can do mechanics perfect and still not time. I mean, of course, if everyone was alive, still not get to that point where we're phasing him to clear the dot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What? How many stacks were we at there?
I'm not healing, so
We were getting close to.
I think I may have seen 7 or 8. Can anyone say?
I didn't notice.
I thought we were getting to 10, but I thought that was when I was healing, so I don't know when I wasn't.
Right. In any case, good shit tonight. We 2-shot Sun King and just get some gear for next week, etc., and come back and we'll clear the raid.
Thanks for the raid, guys.
Yeah, thanks for everybody.
Thanks for everyone for coming. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes clearing the first couple bosses that we were able to clear already, we just get some more gear, more experience. The only thing we don't want to do is ignore mechanics on those fights because we're getting more gear, because we'll run into issues like we did tonight where mechanics are an issue, gear's an issue, but it's something that we can keep working on. This raid is supposed to be a marathon, not a sprint, so just keep that in mind.
Cool. Good night, everybody.
How about a half marathon?
Later, guys.
Later on.
Goodbye.
Well, that's it for tonight, everybody. See you next time for more Castle Nathria. Thanks for coming out. Should be on later this week with